He is known for being a German-Czech biologist, meteorologist, mathematician, and Augustinian friar. He is recognized for his groundbreaking experiments with pea plants that established the laws of heredity. His name is Gregor Mendel. In the quiet town of Brünn, nestled in the Margraviate of Moravia, a humble Augustinian friar named Gregor Johann Mendel dedicated his life to unraveling the mysteries of heredity. Born into a German-speaking family in the Silesian part of the Austrian Empire, Mendel's journey would ultimately transform the world of science. Mendel's fascination with pea plants led him to conduct a series of groundbreaking experiments between 1856 and 1863. He meticulously observed 7 characteristics of these plants, ranging from plant height to flower color. His discoveries were nothing short of astonishing. Through crossbreeding experiments, Mendel unveiled the laws of heredity, now known as Mendelian inheritance. One such experiment focused on seed color. Mendel crossbred a true-breeding yellow pea with a true-breeding green pea, expecting the offspring to produce yellow seeds. Yet, to his surprise, the next generation yielded green peas at a ratio of 1 green to 3 yellow. Mendel coined the terms recessive and dominant to explain this phenomenon. The green trait, seemingly vanished in the first generation, proved to be recessive, while the yellow trait stood as dominant. Although Mendel published his work in 1866, his groundbreaking discoveries remained largely overlooked for decades. It was not until the turn of the 20th century when Erich von Schermach, Hugo de Vries, and Karl Correns independently rediscovered Mendel's laws, validating his experimental findings. This moment marked the dawn of the modern age of genetics, cementing Mendel's place as the founder of the science and forever altering our understanding of heredity. Gregor Mendel, known for his groundbreaking work in genetics, once reflected on the cyclical nature of life, stating, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This sentiment was deeply rooted in his early experiences and education. Mendel was born into a German-speaking family in Heinzendorf bei Odra, at the Moravian-Silesian border, Austrian Empire. His childhood was spent on the family farm, where he worked as a gardener and developed a fascination with nature. Despite his humble beginnings, Mendel's thirst for knowledge led him to pursue an education. He attended gymnasium in Troppau, where he studied various subjects, including practical and theoretical philosophy and physics. However, his journey was not without challenges. Mendel faced financial difficulties and had to take breaks from his studies due to illness. In these moments, his younger sister, Teresa, selflessly supported him by giving him her dowry. It was during this time that Mendel made a life-altering decision. He chose to become a monk in the order of St. Augustine. This decision not only allowed him to pursue his education without the burden of financial constraints but also provided him with a sense of stability and purpose. Taking on the name Gregor, Mendel delved deeper into his studies, embracing the monastic life as a means to explore the wonders of the natural world. Mendel's time in the monastery laid the foundation for his groundbreaking discoveries in genetics. Through meticulous experiments with pea plants, he unraveled the laws of inheritance, laying the groundwork for modern genetics. His methodical approach and keen observation skills were a testament to his philosophical and scientific training. The early life and education of Gregor Mendel exemplify the power of perseverance and the pursuit of knowledge. His story teaches us that one's background and circumstances do not define their potential. Mendel's journey from a simple farm to the forefront of scientific discovery reminds us to embrace curiosity, overcome obstacles, and seek answers to the mysteries of the world around us. Gregor Mendel, a budding scientist with a passion for understanding the secrets of hereditary traits, embarked on a journey of knowledge and discovery. As he entered the faculty of philosophy, he found himself under the guidance of Johann Carl Nestler, an esteemed researcher in the field of natural history and agriculture. Nestler's work on hereditary traits of plants and animals fascinated Mendel, sparking a fire within him to delve deeper into this realm of science. With the recommendation of his physics teacher Friedrich Franz, Mendel made his way to the Augustinian St. Thomas's Abbey in Brünn to pursue his training as a priest. It was during this time that he also worked as a substitute high school teacher, sharing his knowledge and passion for physics with eager young minds. However, his path to becoming a certified high school teacher was not without obstacles, as he faced a setback in 1850 when he failed the oral part of his exams. Undeterred by this setback, Mendel sought more formal education at the University of Vienna in 1851, under the sponsorship of Abbot Cyril František Knapp. It was at the university that he had the privilege of studying under the renowned physicist Christian Doppler. Armed with newfound knowledge and inspiration, Mendel returned to his abbey in 1853, taking on the role of a teacher, primarily focusing on physics. In 1854, Mendel's passion for research was further fueled when he met Alexander Zawodzki, a fellow scientist who encouraged his scientific endeavors in Brno. However, Mendel faced another setback in 1856 when he failed the oral part of the exam to become a certified teacher. Despite these challenges, he persevered, and in 1867, he was appointed as the abbot of the monastery, succeeding Abbot Knapp. But as Mendel's administrative responsibilities as the abbot grew, his scientific pursuits took a back seat. In 1868, an intense dispute with the civil government over special taxes imposed on religious institutions further burdened Mendel, ultimately leading to the end of his scientific work. As the weight of his administrative duties increased, Mendel's scientific legacy was put on hold. Tragically, Mendel's life came to an end on January 6, 1884, at the age of 61, in Brünn, Moravia, Austria-Hungary. He succumbed to chronic nephritis, leaving behind a void in the scientific community. His funeral was a somber affair, with Czech composer Lajos Janáček playing the organ as a tribute to the brilliant mind that had once graced the world. Sadly, after Mendel's death, the succeeding abbot decided to burn all the papers in Mendel's collection, marking an end to the disputes over taxation. It seemed as though Mendel's scientific contributions would be lost forever. However, in a surprising turn of events, the recent exhumation of Mendel's corpse in 2021 provided some insight into his physiognomy, including details about his height. Furthermore, an analysis of his genome revealed that Mendel had also suffered from heart problems, shedding light on the challenges he faced during his lifetime. Gregor Mendel's academic journey may have been interrupted by administrative responsibilities and disputes, but his unwavering passion for science and his groundbreaking discoveries in the field of genetics continue to inspire us today. His dedication to understanding the mysteries of hereditary traits serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the pursuit of knowledge and scientific exploration can leave an indelible mark on the world. Gregor Mendel, known as the father of modern genetics, was a humble monk who dedicated his life to studying variation in plants. In his monastery's experimental garden, Mendel chose to focus on pea plants, assisted by Alexander Zawodzki. Despite facing discouragement from his superior abbot, who found the detailed genealogies of peas amusing, Mendel persevered in his experiments. Mendel's groundbreaking research involved studying 7 traits in pea plants that appeared to be inherited independently. He meticulously cultivated and tested over 28,000 plants between 1856 and 1863. His study revealed that when different true breeding varieties were crossed, 1 in 4 pea plants exhibited purebred recessive traits, 2 out of 4 were hybrids, and 1 out of 4 were purebred dominant. From his experiments, Mendel derived 2 fundamental principles known as Mendel's laws of inheritance, the law of segregation and the law of independent assortment. In 1865, Mendel presented his findings in a paper titled Versuch über Pflanzenhybriden at 2 meetings of the Natural History Society of Brünn in Moravia. Although it received some favorable reports in local newspapers, the scientific community largely ignored it. The paper was published in 1866 but was seen primarily as a work on hybridization rather than inheritance. It had little impact and was cited only a few times in the next several decades. Notably, even Charles Darwin, a renowned biologist of the time, was unaware of Mendel's paper, suggesting that genetics might have advanced much earlier had he known about it. Despite the lack of recognition during his lifetime, Mendel remained steadfast in his belief in the significance of his work. He corresponded with leading biologists of the time, including Carl Nageli, but they failed to comprehend his discoveries. However, Mendel held on to hope, as he reportedly told his friend Gustav von Niesel, "My time will come." It was not until the early 20th century that Mendel's ideas gained recognition. Independent replication of his work by Hugo de Vries and Karl Correns, along with the rediscovery of Mendel's writings and laws, marked a turning point. These researchers acknowledged Mendel's priority, with de Vries possibly only fully understanding his own results after reading Mendel's work. This led to the establishment of modern genetics as a science, as other biologists built upon Mendel's foundation. Gregor Mendel's contributions to plant hybridization and his laws of inheritance remain influential today. His meticulous experiments and pioneering insights laid the groundwork for our understanding of genetics. By unraveling the secrets of inheritance, Mendel's work has opened doors for advancements in agriculture, medicine, and biotechnology, ultimately helping us navigate the complexities of life in our daily existence.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.